Hello from Topeka. I'm Marley Carpenter, your KSCPA lobbyist. Last week was week 3 of the legislative session, and over 163 more bills were introduced, and over 75 hearings have been scheduled for this week. Monday, today, is the last day for individuals to request bill drafts from the revisor's office, and next Friday is the last day for bill introductions and non-exempt committees. Exempt committees that are not subject to deadlines include the House and Senate Federal and State Affairs Committee, Senate Ways and Means Committee, and House and Senate Tax Committee, as well as the Appropriations Committee. Non-exempt committees have 2 full weeks to complete their work before they go to the floor for turnaround, which starts on February 20th. A joint committee of the House and Senate Commerce Committee was presented with results from a study conducted on the state's economic competitiveness. Kansas shows modest growth, ranking 35th in GDP at 8.2% and 44th in overall job growth at 5.8%. While strong in construction and manufacturing, the state faces challenges with population and workforce, experiencing more people leaving than entering the state. Key business priorities include tax code reform, workforce growth, regulatory improvement, and affordable childcare. The presentation did highlight Kansas's strength, top 10 housing affordability, a strong labor force participation, and positive population change projections. However, the state lags behind neighboring states in payroll growth, tax rates, with electric power capacity emerging as a critical factor in business attraction. Senate Commerce Committee held a hearing on Senate Bill 51 last week that proposes a state sales tax exemption for data centers investing at least $250 million in Kansas and 200 employee requirement. Property tax cuts were also discussed, and the first of 2 property tax cut bills advanced. Senate Bill 35 passed the Senate with an overwhelming majority of 38-2 and would eliminate the 1.5 statewide mill levy for educational and institutional building funds. The House Tax Committee did pass out House Bill 2011, which would increase the residential property tax exemption from $75,000 to $100,000 that is subject to the statewide school finance mill levy. The bill also reduces the levy from schools from 20 mills to 18.5 mills in tax year 2025. The bills to reduce income tax with a growth trigger to lower rates should be introduced next week. In addition, a single factor apportionment bill draft was sent to a working group and is awaiting feedback, and the bill should be introduced on the House side next week. HCR 5008 has a hearing Monday in House Judiciary, and that does provide oversight on legislative rules and regulations. Finally, House Bill 2066 was introduced and is an E-Verify bill for all businesses. The bill most likely won't be heard, but there is a chance. We will keep you updated on these issues as well as many others. Please contact myself or Danielle at the KSCPA office. Thanks so much and have a great week.